students. This is plus 2 accounts class. This is our third video lecture of the not-for-profit organization. Today we will start the numerical portion of this chapter. So let's start. Open your books. First of all, I will tell you about the general fund and special fund. In any not-for-profit organization, mostly accounts are fund-based. There are separate fund for every item, like sports fund, building fund. Okay, so various funds are prepared to make the payment of sports. Like we make the sports fund for the building. We will make the building fund. If any purpose donation we will receive donation for special purpose. Then we will transfer that money to that fund, special fund. Okay, like any minister will come, he will give that. I will give you 1 lakh rupees for the improvement of sports in your club. So that money we will transfer to the sports fund. Okay. If any minister will come that my money will be used for the tournament, then we will transfer that money for the tournament fund. Okay. If any tournament expense will be there, then we will withdraw money from that tournament fund only. We will not write that tournament expense in income and expenditure account. Fine. So there are two types of fund. One is general fund and special fund. General fund, that earlier we have discussed that difference of assets and liability in any not-for-profit organization is known as capital fund. So this capital fund is known as a general fund. Fine. Now special fund like sports fund, tournament fund, medicine fund. So like this, so many funds are we are having. Okay. So where we will show this fund. Capital fund also we will show in the balance sheet, liability side. In liability side we will show the capital fund, and these fund also we will show in the balance sheet, liability side. Okay. Sports fund, tournament fund, whichever fund is given to you, that will be written in the balance sheet, liability side like a fund. Okay. Now one more thing that about the special fund, if we will receive any money related to fund, that subscription received for the sports fund, like we have received that donation for the sports fund, that we will add in the sports fund, donation for sports fund, that we will add in the sports fund. We will not write separately, we will add in the sports fund. Okay. If there are any sports expense, then we will deduct that sports expense from the sports fund. We will not write the sports expense in income and expenditure account. Yes, if we are not having any sports fund, then we will show this sports expense in the income and expenditure account. Same like this. If we are having medicine fund, then we will deduct that medicine expense from medicine fund in balance sheet, liability side. We will not show that medical expense in the income and expenditure account. Fine. Okay. But one thing keep in mind, if we are having sports fund, like we are having sports fund 2 lakh, and grant we have received 50,000 more, that we will add. Now we are having 2,50,000 total sports fund. If our expense will be 2 lakh, then we will deduct this 2 lakh and 50,000 fund will be remaining, that we will write in the amount column. But if expense are 3 lakh, sports expense are 3 lakh more than the sports fund, then what we will do? We will deduct only 2,50,000 from this sports fund. Remaining 50,000 sports expense we will show in the income and expenditure account. In debit side, debit all the expense. Then in debit side, we will write the remaining sports expense 50,000. Fine. That sports fund will be nil. Okay. You will show all this calculation. That total with sports fund 2 lakh. Donation we have received for sports 50,000. Now it's become 250. Sports expense are 3 lakh. But we are having 2 lakh 50,000 in sports fund. So we will deduct 2 lakh 50,000 and remaining 50,000 sports expense we will write in the income and expenditure account to sports expense. Got it? Okay. One more thing that I want to tell about the one fund investment. Fund investment. Sometimes if there are like here 2 lakh 50,000 money is there in sports fund, and for the next 2-3 years we are not having any sports expense. Okay, then we can invest this fund money into any investment for the purpose of interest or income. We will not waste this money by laying freely in the bank account. Okay, we will invest the money of sports fund. This is known as fund investment. That sports fund investment, it's our assets. We will write in the balance sheet asset side. Okay, if we have that is given to you, it's not compulsory that we will invest all the money of fund. Okay, like sports fund investment is 2 lakh, then we will write here 2 lakh. Okay, then rate of interest is given to you also in the question, that if we have invested the money at the rate of 10% per annum interest rate, then we will receive 20,000 interest per year on this 2 lakh rupees. That interest we will not write in the income and expenditure account. This is income related to fund money. So that's why we will add this interest in sports fund. Interest received on sports fund investment. Fine. If we are receiving interest, we are receiving an interest on any fund investment. That fund investment we will show in the balance sheet asset side, and interest on that fund investment we will add in the balance sheet liability side in sports fund. Okay, but sometime interest is 20,000, but we have received interest 15,000. 5,000 interest are accrued. Accrued means we haven't received that income. That income is known as accrued income. Okay, that if any accrued interest is there, that are our assets. That accrued interest on sports fund investment is 5,000, because total interest is 20,000, but we have received 15,000. Okay, that 5,000 is pending, that we will write in the balance sheet asset side. Here we will write at full interest 20,000 we will add, whether we have received or not. Okay, that how much total interest is there on that fund investment, that we will add in the fund, whether we have received or not. Okay, that accrued interest, that is pending, वो money हमारे पास आनी है अभी, that is our assets, so we will write in the asset side also. Fine, got it? This is the fund based accounting of any not for profit organization. Okay, now we will do one question related to this. Question number 5th, open your book. Question number 5th, prize fund. It's related to prize fund. Yes students, example number 5th in your book. Show how you will deal with the following item while preparing the income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2019 and balance sheet on that day. 3 cases are given to us. In first case, if we have prize awarded 5,000. In first case, prize awarded, no prize fund is there. Income and expenditure account for the year ending then we write the expense in income and expenditure account in debit side. So in expenditure side, this is income side. In expenditure side, we will write to price awarded, because we are not having any price fund, that is 5,000. Okay, only this thing we have to show. Only we have to know, do the full question. We have to show that where we will show the prize awarded if there is no any fund related to prizes. Now in case B, prize awarded 5,000, but we are having prize fund 40,000 in the 2018, and we have received the donation during the year 7,200. If we are having prize fund, then we will not show the prizes expense in income and expenditure account. We will show that expense in balance sheet by deducting from prizes fund. Okay, on that date we have to prepare balance sheet only of current year, not of the previous year. Already we are having the balance sheet 2, I will not count. Okay, prize fund, already we are having amount of prize fund 40,000. We will add the donation received for prize fund, that we will add how much amount we have received, 7,200, that we will add in this. Now we are having total amount 47,200 in prize fund. Prize awarded 5,000. Now we are paying the prize awarded 5,000, that we will deduct from this, less prize awarded, that is 5,000. Now it will remaining 42,200, that we will write in the amount column. Got it? Now in C part, what is given to you? That prize awarded 5,000, same we have awarded the prize 5,000. Prize fund we are having 40,000, and donation we have received same thing, 7,200. Investment 9% investment. 9% means rate of interest on investment. We have received 40,000, and interest received we have 27,000. So fund we are having, and same thing we will show in the balance sheet. Prize fund of previous year 40,000, add donation received 7,200, it's 47,200, less prize awarded 5,000, it's 42,200. Okay, 40,000 for prize fund investment. That prize fund investment we will write in the balance sheet asset side. 9%. 9% is the rate of interest on 40,000. Okay, so 40,000 का अगर हम 9% find out करें, it will come 3,600 interest we have to receive in the full year, but we have received interest 2,700. Okay, that how much? 900 interest are pending. These are accrued interest. Okay, that 900 accrued interest we will write in the balance sheet asset side, and total interest on prize fund investment, total interest 3,600 we will add in fund. Now total amount of fund is 45,800. So accrued interest we will write in the balance sheet, okay, and interest on investment we will add in the, see now you are able to see that interest total 3600 that we will add in the price fund, and that are interest accrued that we haven't received. We have received, it's given to you that interest we have received 2700. It means 900 interest are accrued. That accrued interest we will write in the balance sheet asset side. Got it? So this is about the fund based accounting. Okay. So yes student, now next topic is about subscription. Most important topic in the numerical questions. In every numerical questions you have to show the subscription. What is subscription? That I have told you, subscription is the main source of income for any not-for-profit organization that we will show in the income and expenditure account, credit side, income side. Okay. But in income and expenditure account we have to show the only current year total subscription that we have received and that we have not received. Okay. क्या होता है? Sometime any member that they will not pay the subscription of the current year. Their subscription is pending. That is known as outstanding subscription. So outstanding subscription of previous year is also given to you, and outstanding subscription for current year. Here I will like to for current year, for previous year. That two amount of outstanding subscription will be given to you. What is the meaning of this? That these are the outstanding subscription of previous year. Some member has not paid in previous year their subscription. Now they will pay in the current year. Like we have subscription received, total subscription we have received 5 lakh. Okay, in 5 lakh subscription of previous year pending, that are also included. Subscription of current year also include. Some member has paid subscription of next year, that are also included in the 5 lakh. Those member has paid the subscription of next year. This is known as subscription received in advance of for current year. Current year में उन्होंने next year की subscription दे दी. This amount is known as subscription received in advance for current year. And there are some member, कुछ member ऐसे भी होंगे that in previous year they have paid the subscription of current year. थी वो current year की subscription, but they have paid in advance in previous year. That amount is known as subscription received in advance for previous year. Fine. So there are 4 types of subscription: outstanding subscription of previous year, outstanding subscription for current year, subscription received in advance for current year, and subscription received in advance for the previous year. From these amount we have to find out the total subscription of current year that we will show in the income and expenditure account. We have total amount we have received 5 lakh. In this, that total we have received of previous year, जो previous year की outstanding थी वो हमें current year में मिली होगी, that are also included in the 5 lakh. Current year की तो है ही है, and some members has paid for the advance for the next year, that are also included in this 5 lakh. Okay, then how we will find out the total subscription of current year, received and not received, total of subscription that we can find out by the subscription account. Two methods are there. One is by only simple plus minus, कि जो previous year की हम minus कर देंगे and जो next year की है वो भी हम minus कर देंगे, okay? And that outstanding subscription of that we have not received, that we will add. That method is also, but from my point of view, that subscription account is the easiest than that method. So how we will prepare the subscription account? Here we will write, there are two balances of subscription, one of outstanding and one of advance. So we will start with the opening balance. It means previous year balance. That previous year outstanding subscription, one thing keep in mind, that outstanding subscription is the assets of any organization. That money, because we have to receive that money in the next year, उसके बदले में हमें कैश मिलेगा, so it's the assets, okay? So it has debit balance. So in debit side we will write the outstanding subscription of previous year, that is the balance BD, okay? And here we will write the advance subscription of previous year, okay? Outstanding subscription and advance subscription, this is known as balance BD. And what is the balance CD? If BD is here, then balance CD will come in this side by balance CD. This is the outstanding subscription on current year. Okay? I have written here on. On means two words we are using, for and on. Now understand very carefully that what is difference between if it is written for and if it is written on. For means outstanding subscription of only current year. This is the outstanding subscription of only current year. And on means that outstanding subscription of total outstanding subscription. Total means कि current year plus previous year. अब previous year के outstanding subscription का current year में क्या काम है? देखो क्या होता है कि if outstanding subscription of previous year is 25,000, but members has not paid 25,000 in current year even उन्होंने current year में भी 25,000 की payment नहीं की. They have paid only 20,000. 5,000 are still outstanding of previous year. So here we will write the total outstanding subscription that are pending of previous year 5,000 plus जो current year की 4 है, जो only current year की हैं, in that we will add the outstanding, still outstanding of the previous year. Okay? If current year के outstanding में हम previous year की जो अभी भी outstanding है that we will add, then it become on current year. Okay? Fine? Got it? And here we will write that balance carried down, advance subscription of current year. I think ये आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. Balance BD, balance BD, balance CD, balance CD. Amount here, amount outstanding subscription of previous year. Here advance subscription of previous year, and balance CD it will be opposite. Advance subscription of one 5 lakh that is given to you in the question, that we will show in the receipt and payment account. इसके हम receipt and payment account में show करते हैं कि we have received this much amount in the full year. Receipt and payment account में हम total subscription show करते हैं whether it is related to previous year or current year or next year. So that amount we will write here by receipt and payment account. In receipt and payment account we have written in the debit side receipt and here we will write the credit side. Say it's 5 lakh, then we will write here 5 lakh. Fine. So this is a subscription account. You can solve any type of complicated questions also that you can solve by making the subscription account. Okay. Balance BD, balance BD, balance CD, balance CD. This is the outstanding subscription of previous year. ध्यान कैसे रहेगा? Because outstanding subscription are assets and assets are debit balance. So outstanding subscription we will write in the debit side and advance subscription of previous year credit side. Now balance CD will in opposite. Okay, here outstanding subscription and here advance subscription of current year. Fine. Now in income and expenditure account we will write subscription in credit side. So here we will write the debit side because of the double entry system and here we will write the receipt and payment account. इसके अलावा nothing will come in the subscription account. Okay, we can solve any type of question. Now we will solve the question by writing the amount in this account. Okay, let's start. Open your book. Yes students, open your book. Example number 7. Receipt and payment account of Young Association disclose that it has received rupees 2 lakh by way of subscription during the year. That all the information about subscription that are given to us, that we will write in the subscription account. That how much we have received 2 lakh. So it will write here by receipt and payment account 2 lakh. Okay. Make 2-3 times performa, then you will able to learn easily. Okay. That another information is on 31st March 2016 is the current year. We have to show the outstanding and advance subscription in balance sheet also. Okay. And another information that are given to you, that subscription outstanding on 1st April 2015. It means previous year outstanding subscription are 5,000. That we will write here. That one more information with this it's given to you, that out of which 3,500 we have received. Total outstanding subscription of previous year 5,000, but we have received 3,500. It means 1,500 are still outstanding of previous year. That also we will add here. Okay, 1,500 of previous year and add we will of the current year. Okay, another information, second information, subscription received in advance on 31st March 2015 is a previous year. Previous year advance subscription 3,000, that we will write here. Subscription received in advance of current year advance, that we will write here advance subscription of current year. Show how the subscription will appear in the income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2016 and in the balance sheet as on that date. We have to make the income and expenditure account and balance sheet also of the current year. If case 1 is given, if the outstanding subscription outstanding for 15-16 is the current year, outstanding subscription for 6,400, 4 दिया हुआ है. 4 का मतलब क्या है? It is only current year outstanding subscription. That 1,500 of previous year is not included in this. Okay. So here we will add previous year 1,500 and current year outstanding subscription is 6,400. Okay. That both we will add 1,500 and 6,400. Total it's 7,900. Okay. Previous year and current year both we will write, because earlier I have told you in subscription account we will write the subscription. Previous year outstanding, if any. If nothing is given about the outstanding subscription of previous year, then it's understood that we have received all the outstanding subscription of previous year. Okay? And then we can calculate that amount of income and expenditure account. How we will find out the total of this is 2,10,900 and total of this is 9,100. 2,900 and 9,100 इसमें से माइनस कर दो, it will come 2 lakh. It's 2,10,900. इसमें से अगर हम माइनस कर देंगे, it will come 2,01,800. Okay, this is amount that we will write in the income and expenditure account. This amount we have find out by the difference, so we will write here balancing figure. Okay, this amount we have calculated by the difference of both sides. So in income and expenditure account we will write directly this amount. Okay, got it? So what you will write in the income and expenditure account? In income side, you will write that by subscription 2,01,800. Okay. And one thing examiner also that in question we have asked about we have to prepare the balance sheet also only of the current year. Okay. Previous year ki nahi banani, but I will tell you of the previous year also. Previous year outstanding subscription means that we have to receive that money. So outstanding subscription is our assets. Outstanding subscription. So previous year outstanding subscription 5,000, that we will write here. And current year outstanding subscription total we will write. Okay, in balance sheet we will write the total 1,500. You can write here, it's of previous year, and current year 6,400. Okay. And in liability side we will write that advance subscription. Okay, you can write subscription received in advance or advance subscription, both are okay. Current year advance subscription is 4,100 and previous year advance subscription is 3,000. Got it? Only we have to show, कुछ total नहीं करना, कुछ नहीं करना, that only we have to show the outstanding subscription in asset side and advance subscription in liability side. And income and expenditure account we have to show the total subscription of current year that we have find by making the subscription account. Okay. Now B part is of this question, that if subscription outstanding as on means that previous year outstanding subscription is already included in this. So we will not add this 1,500 extra. We will write here 6,400. That 1,500 already, if on is written, it means previous year outstanding subscription is already included in this. Okay. So then what will be the question? Here the total will be 2,09,400 and from 2,09,400 you will deduct the 9,100. It will come 2,03,000. Okay. Then you will write in income and expenditure account 2,03,000. Okay. And in balance sheet, what you will write here? We will not add the previous year. It's already added in this. Directly you will write here 6,400. Okay. So this is the B part. Got it? Now students, you have to do the questions up to 12. Now up to 12 questions we have completed. You have to do these 12 questions in your fair notebook. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.